Welcome back, Dynamic Gang. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, let's get into this. So today, like I said, man, this has been a long time coming. This has been a really goal of mine to be doing this. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to be really hardcore into Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. And one of my favorite archetypes of all time, like, it used to be zombies, and then scraps came out. And scraps to me were the mechanic. The reason I like scraps so much is because it was the archetype is hard to play around with because there's mistiming. There's you have to, it's a challenge. It's not like a autopilot. Nowadays, it's more. You could do more autopiloting. But for the most part, there's Scrap Searcher, and then there's Scrap Factory, where the timing is missed on certain things, like if it's sent to the grave, but it's missed its timing to come back. So in order to really utilize and know how to play the Scrap deck, you have to really know the mechanics and the real how to really play Yu-Gi-Oh. This was a challenging deck, because there's a lot of stuff that you could do with it, but it's also, I can understand why people don't really want to do it, But there's been a long time coming where I've been wanting to do like a Scrap Dragon. I wanted to do like a whole poster with all the Scrap monsters, not just the boss monsters. But I decided that I'm going to do a hoodie with all 4 of these cards. This is Scrap Dragon. This was, when it first came out, man, this was one of those cards where you would put it in any deck. This was like a splashable synchron, and every deck that I played at locals had this card. And a lot of times, in order to do like mirror matches, people would have Colossal Fighter. I know Colossal Fighter has been around for like ever, but Colossal Fighter was 2,800 and this was 2,800. So a lot of times you would run into Scrap Dragon with Colossal Fighter, and I think the mechanic happens backwards. So whatever effect has to resolve, it happens backwards. So it would run into there. Scrap Dragon, depending on, I think, whoever went first or whoever went on second, or no, I'm sorry, whoever was attacking, I think it would go backwards. So if I attacked into Colossal Fighter, the chain would happen backwards, where Colossal Fighter hit the graveyard, then my Scrap Dragon would hit the graveyard. So this would go into play, and then Colossal Fighter would be able to summon itself back, or whatever have you. But that was the most thing. So you would have to either go into like a Scrap Golem, or Scrap Goblin. It doesn't make sense to go Scrap Golem because he's only 23. Anyway, the point is, this saw a lot of play. This didn't start seeing a lot of play, the Twin Scrap Dragon, until really the Scrap Wyvern came into play. And Scrap Wyvern really made this deck playable for a lot of people. This card in Scrap Factory is just insane. If you were to take that back, it would probably run very slow like it used to. And I remember Mech Lords was one of the staple cards that you put in. It was Mech Lords, and Reborn Tengu was one of the top cards to play. Atomic Scrap Dragon, I never played him. He's one of those cards that were, I don't want to say he's useless. I'm sure if you really wanted to play him, you could find a way to play him. But I don't know. Nobody really played him, and I don't play him. So anyway,
all right, ladies and gentlemen. Start by basically, this video is just to show you what I'm working on. I'm nowhere
each one of these monsters. I don't know if I'm
close to being done. It's a lot of detail.
There's going to be a lot of details involved.
And I just want to show you.
So let's get into
a little bit of what I'm working on that I'm not slacking. I'll give you updates. It's one of my bigger projects, especially on a hoodie. The hoodie is 4XL, and it's a good thing that I got it because I have like a lot of space and whatnot. I was thinking about if I can't fit it in the back, I might fit one monster in the front, but I really just wanted all four of the Scrap Bosses. And Scrap Archfiend, I didn't put him in there because he's such a generic monster that's, I don't know, he just doesn't. I understand he's a scrap monster, but I just feel like he's not, I don't know, he's not one of those monsters that, or one of those boss cards that I really think like should be in that kind of arc. I don't know. I never liked Scrap Archfiend. I know the reason why people do it is because Dark Striker wasn't available at that time, and what level 7s did you have back then, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Again, I'm gonna have a lot more updates on this, but for right now, this is what I'm working on. And just wanted, guys, I just promised I would give you like 2 videos a week, and this one already ran like an hour and a half, and I sped it up, so the video might be a little bit longer than usual. But yeah, and that's as much as it is now, you know, like the detail, and that's like already almost like an hour and a half. So, all right, thank you, and enjoy.
have to finish this up on my own. It's like an hour into it. Just wanted to show you what I'm working with. Doing the twin scrap right now. After I get done doing the twin scrap, I'll try to put him down over here. I'm going to put the scrap raven up there. And then I'm going to finish doing the main boss, which is the scrap dragon right there. All right. This video I was using fabric marker. Let me see if I can. There you go. This is the fabric marker. It's really good. I would put this just like a Sharpie, but only this one is actually, to me, it's better with clothes. All right. And we're going to airbrush all this stuff. And then we're doing tulip with the fine tip. And then from there, we're going to do airbrushing. All right. All right. I'm going to have to finish this up in a little bit. But that's what we're going to do so far. All right. And I just want to show you what I'm working on. I don't want you to think I'm slacking and, you know, you only put out one video. So I just wanted to promise you guys I was going to do 2 videos a week. This one's going to be a bigger, with all the detail and all the cards that I got here. It's going to be a little bit bigger for me to do. So I am going to show you the finished product before I start airbrushing. And we're going to get into this. Thank you. Subscribe. And I'll see you soon.